It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Indianapolis Colts and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
The punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, has it teed up and ready to go. And we're underway from Kansas City. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Yellow!
Here we go. It's hot. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 31
that
yards.
one goes for 31 yards.
That's good for a
and that's a Chiefs first down.
Chiefs.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Close to the 8. And he's tackled downfield, but look back for that flag rest. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's caught by Cleveland Brown. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
The first carry now for Sean Smith. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Shotgun snap. It's a good to Hunt. Into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they get about 3 out of it.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Yellow! Right side!
From the gun, it's Mahomes. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force 3rd and goal.
Incomplete.
So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this defense clean everything. He just did. And this is why scouts talk about a player's cruising speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. They'll go. It's Mahomes. He's got it. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs 7, Colts nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. They take a
thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts start off front, tie things 7-7.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. It's Bashard Smith now with the return. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's a gift to Hunt. He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
13 yards.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Kansas City
Well, more
Chiefs.
often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play.
40-yard line.
Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
This is cut downfield by Rice. He's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs just need 2 snaps to steal a lead.
The receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go one play.
This one is up and good.
14.
And the Chiefs take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready,
So it's
break.
good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
So he gets it to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready.
In the shotgun, it's Richardson. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring back his 3rd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph the pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Super 19. Dragon 60.
Richardson on 3rd. Stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43.
It's a gain of 22
They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
And the Colts, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hey. Ready, ready.
Taylor now up the middle. It's in a hand, that's about 5 yards. Take it tough, you get there for the stop.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
18 Runner, 18 Runner.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Finds the in route complete. He's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Ready.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. And that's a run for the pass rush. As he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Michael Pittman Jr.
Numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Would have been about a 50-yard attempt on the field goal. The offense staying out there to go for this.
Red.
Trying to push this past the marker. And this one will not work out for him. He's stacked up behind the line and he's going to head off after a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on
These
down.
fourth down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but their defense is having no cover, and now they get themselves off the field.
Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's second down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He can slam it out complete. And he's tackled after a nice pickup. But we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. The work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's second and 20.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. To the left and holding Mike Kelsey. That tackle stops him after a solid gain.
87, Travis
That's not a big
Kelce.
completion on the stat sheet, but
It's
that's
a
a
gain
big
of 7.
contested, what I
Brings up
call
third
gritty
and
catch right
13.
there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Let's see what they went with. Third down.
Yellow.
Here we go. Third and long. Escapes the pocket. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. They had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And that deep for the Colts is Anthony Gould. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Pulled in at the 20. It's a nice running on the return. He gets it past the 35.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. First and 10.
Get it. Panther 60.
Play action with Richardson. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's Pierce. They're going to hold him down just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 20.
An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Colts.
They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of one. The Chiefs in control so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They've got a first to begin the frame.
60, Vice. Tracking 60.
Here's the backup. First throw. He's on the end route. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job even hang on through that catch there.
Complete to Michael Pittman.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second and that playbook. Wide open.
Offensive line. This is second and 4.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal.
play, and ends up 17 yards. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Cowboy 80.
Taylor gets it on first and 10. I don't think he got beyond the line there. No gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
Chris Jones on
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. On the draw, this is Taylor. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. And he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Throwing is Malone. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
To the air, Mahomes. Completed. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play. A good call, and that's in the first.
I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
And this run is going to push him inside at 40. Give him 7 there.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And 3.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. Second and 3 now.
Yellow. What's that?
Okay, once more here with Moss. That second down run is only going to manage a yard.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's caught. He's got it. The stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yaps. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain, turning it into an explosive play.
This is Hunt running left. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. Butker to try the point after.
Butker on for the point after.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7.
Colts 14. Harrison Butker to kick
Butker
off
on
for
now to kick
Kansas
this
City.
one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Gets it through the middle. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
I try to remind you of time with 2K that you always got to start the read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Let's go now. Lightning 18.
On 1st down, it's Jones to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, be perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. It's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground.
That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
A gain of 11 on the play. And
So
the
new set of
Colts
downs.
first
Here we go.
down.
1st and 10.
Let's go. 18, right here. Go.
Jones going to throw again. Buys time, rolling right. He got it! Interception! Frederick Tucker in to pick it off. And the Chiefs get the ball back with minimal time to go in our half.
Jones pass.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go.
The Chiefs take over first
Not long
down 10
after, I know
at their
exactly
own
what he was thinking.
31-yard
Oh,
line.
no! Give me that one back. Because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw. And even more so, picked it off.
Has him on the quick hitter. He brushed him off with ease. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
It's
A
a
big
gain
play,
of
23 yards to move those chains.
That's good.
Good
for
offenses,
Kansas City
good play
Chiefs.
callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where you can make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Throwing out 1st down, Mahomes. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Rasheed Rice.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
and 10.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing this for the end zone. And he will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas
They're
City.
on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Now it's Jones out the play action. Downfield to one. He's got it. And he has this down to the 34. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
First
One of those situations that I really can't critique the defense call. I mean, the X's and O's were everything you want, but unfortunately, the Jimmies and Joes, in double coverage of that tight end, couldn't get it done.
First and 10 now. Here's Jones. Rolling left, buying some time. Left side, hold in by Pittman. He gets down to 24 before he stops. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kid, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space and those completions outside the pocket.
Now toss play, Taylor. Long flat, first down. No gain on that first down run.
They got out ahead of that one. And good thing, too. Just that pursuit that want to. May have prevented the big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Play action now with Jones. That pushes him back. Third down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Offense going with a four-receiver set, third and long. Third and long for him here. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ready? They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Another snap from the 8 here. It's second and goal.
19, Tiger.
Pierce coming in motion left here.
Go.
And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. They'll go for number 1. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops me for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And they're going to get to him along that midfield strike block as he said.
14 yards.
Big gain, 14 on the play. It's going to be first down, Kansas City.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On
to just run it always
1
on
yard
first down.
gain.
You got to break
Brings
your
up
tendencies.
second
Casual
and
fan,
9.
well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Rice has him working the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
14 yards.
Move the chain!
That's
Gotta
good
move them
for
chain!
Kansas
Go
City
momentum. Keep
Chiefs.
that defense on its
First down.
heels.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Brought down at the
One thing I can say
35-yard line.
positive about the execution of
A gain
that
a
play
yard. Brings up
is at least he
2nd
didn't go
and 9.
backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Looking to his running back. Incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well,
Incomplete.
that's one you chalk up to the
It's now
pressure
3rd down
earning that
and
incompletion.
9 yards
They came
to
in
go.
before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Hero 15! He's moving, boys, he's moving! Collect!
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jermaine Pratt picks it. On the right sideline, there's space. And they're going to score a pick 6 in Indianapolis. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he
The
took it
kicker
all
on
the
for
way
the
to the
extra point.
house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the Bucs come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be
That's the
tacklers.
score.
And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. No return here. This kick's
The
going to wind up as a
Chiefs take over
touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Mahomes trying to get after the pick. Doesn't hold it up there. He'll drop it. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and
Wow, it has been
19
such a good day
at the
offensively for the
26-yard
guys
line.
up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Back to throw Mahomes. Finds Brown right side. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Here's Mahomes. And Kelsey has it. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
16 yards.
16 on the
And a
pickup.
Kansas City
And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
1st down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Work against the blitz. It's his running back. And they make the stop. They say about the 37-yard line.
It's a pickup of
When there's
6.
heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that
Second and
QB's
4
eyes, you could see it
at the
right away. He got
37-yard
to his
line.
check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
He's up the middle. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Yellow.
Now it's Malone. He finds Worthy complete. Stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone.
It's a gain of
They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's good for
And
a
those are the
Kansas
completions
City
they rely on
Chiefs.
from their passing
First
game.
down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Here's the tip close. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs now trail by just a point in the 4th. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
28 all. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that
The
one
Colts
out of
take
the back
over
of the
first
end
and
zone
10
for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19, Charger, 19, check go.
They start on the ground. Taylor. And they blew up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
On the tackle.
That's a nice quick correction for this front
Brings
row.
up
Give up the big
second and
play
12
and then get a little back on the very next
33-yard
one.
line.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Go. Cougar, 19. 79 Bronco.
On the shotgun, it's Jones. Left side into the hands of Warren. And they'll take it down to the 43-yard line.
Tyler Warren.
The goal of running that drag route was to get to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
3rd and 2, Jones. Completes beyond the record. He's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
A 7-yard
One gain 7. And it'll be first down Colts.
First down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working
First
between the
down,
two of them.
Indianapolis.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Here's Jones. It's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. They're going to keep moving forward, Bob. Down inside the opposing 30.
It's a gain of
They got 21 yards on the play.
That's
And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
You just got to love that angle out. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield and just run the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Here we go, set. 19 Cardinal, 8.
On the gun, Taylor. Pretty good for looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Colts going for the win here.
Okay, ready?
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80s.
Here's Jones to throw. It's running out. And he's done cold at this spot. Get paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware. But he's a viable option as well.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles, go!
Straight ahead with Taylor. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That could be their first. As they'll need to decide what to do on this 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
2nd down carry for Taylor. Taken across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts jump in front late. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
28. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Taylor. Attack it.
Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Big gain downfield. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but across the line there, that earns the holding penalty. And holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out.
Easy.
Back to throw. Back to a wide easy throw and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd and long.
It's now 2nd down.
Well, he already has himself one
20.
interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
This is getting right side. And he's stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use it. It's 1st and 10.
Fall down these two. Yo, look at it.
Setting up to pass. Downfield by Rice. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line.
It's a gain of 30.
Timeout taken by Kansas City.
That's
it's 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. To the line for a new set of downs. Only one timeout at their disposal. First and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
A gain of 20 more yards.
Chiefs in a hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line.
Chiefs. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. It's the saddest that he has around the league, Brock. Well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His shot is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth.
35. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking from the gun, here's Jones. Completed over the middle. They push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Timeout Indianapolis, that's its second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Now Jones. Down with the screen to Taylor. Comes inside the 35. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Got to be pretty good out there. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
This game now resting on the leg of Spencer Schrader. From the left hash, a 40-yard look.
40-yard attempt.
That one is good.
His kick is good.
And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
Chiefs,
well, I'll tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline, screwing things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Here he goes, one final shot. Chased out to his right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it deep downfield. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. That's no way to end the game, right, Brock? You can't have an offensive penalty on the final play. So an untimed down coming up.
Yellow.
One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.